Welcome to another brief update on our farmlet trial. On this trial where we have different nitrogen fertilizer rates and different botanic composition. We have basically today finished the second year of collecting data. This second year again has been a very interesting year in what has happened and the productivity side of it. Next month we provide a much more elaborate update of all the findings of the second year, so that you can hear from us what we think we achieved in that second year. At this time of the year, in the middle of winter, we are the same as most other dairy farms. 2 weeks ago we dried off the last cows out of our farmlets. We had the paddocks at the level of a fairly low cover. As you can see here in these paddocks, there's not that much grass and all paddocks look about the same. We have a fairly low target cover ending the season, and we need that because when we start the season our cows go in the second half of August, so to avoid too much grass over there we have a very low target rate this time of the year. And that's what you can see. We have most paddocks at a fairly similar cover. There is a little bit of a feed wedge, but that is more the differences in date since last grazing. The amount of grass with the slow growth rates we have now is a lot less. So the growth rates this month have been about just below 20 kilo, 15 to 20 kilo dry matter per hectare per day. Similar to last year's June, so not much difference. But it is a fair drop from May when we still had around 35 or so kilos per day. We also had a fair bit of rain, and our paddocks, because of the amount of clover we have, are probably slightly more sensitive for pugging. At the moment everything is quite okay. If I do a heel test I don't really go in, but that is because we have had several drier days. In total in June so far we had almost 120 mil of rain, so the soil profile has filled up well. We hope for a fair bit more rain to fill up our dams over winter, and we'll see how that works out. Luckily the rain has come at moments when it didn't impact on grazing, so our cows didn't do any treading or pugging damage, so that worked out quite okay. As you can see, our grass on itself looks okay. The aim for cover towards calving, or when our farmlet cows go in, is around 2,500 kilos. And it really of course depends on the growth rates that we have over winter, but we are fairly comfortable that we get there if you look at what we have achieved so far. One way to get the paddocks producing well is making sure that the soil nutrients stay at the right level. What we have done for our farmlet paddocks is over the year provide them with nitrogen, and we have stayed just below the thresholds set for the different farmlets. So the control farmlet, the conventional managed farmlet, ended up just below 300 kilos of N per hectare. The other two farmlets that get nitrogen just below the 150, so we were able to get there quite accurately, so we are happy with that. What we did a month ago was drop in a bit of maintenance fertilizer, some PKS, to replace what we export in milk and the like, as to keep up our fertilizer levels in the soil as good as possible. Just before that we took soil samples so that we can keep an eye out that all the soil nutrients stay at the right level to keep productivity up, and only nitrogen being the limit of what happens in the paddocks. Finishing off the last year is what we are doing now. We are processing the last little bit of data, so stay tuned for our update in a month's time when we report our overall observations over the second year of this farmlet trial.